Didn't take much long for Rajinder to take the bag out of the cat. That means his skills and his shots. It didn't take much time. I wonder players if they practice before the match because it felt like he is always in the groove when he played the shot. Not for a typical new batsman who walks in and plays that type of shot. Luthra wanted to take the paddle sweep, but the umpire signaling wide. I think the extras should be contained here. That would be the key. Away from bat, away from his radar, his hitting zone. If PSCA ends up having too many dots, would be curious to see them if they would be desperate, trying to attempt for the shots and losing their wickets, or I think this is a good platform here for Marvel 11 to seep back into the game because they've lost the set batsman and two new batsmen wouldn't be easy. I think the game is still wide open for them to make a comeback. 14 overs completed, the score is 128. Current run rate 9.14. With this run rate, definitely they would be looking somewhere over par 180 on this ground. Mamik being a debutant, a lot would be on his shoulders to make a mark in this lineup. A nice delivery, but goes across the leg stumps, says the umpire. Nikhil starting his run up, he'll have to re-bowl that delivery, and they've considered one more exercise. The umpire has been kept busy today. The type of extras that have come in has been a busy day for the umpires. Way wide across the fielder's station. He had to bend over and play from the very end of the bat to reach to the delivery. I wonder if he would have let that go. Would that be called as a wide? Just ifs and buts is what we can make from here. Few permutations and combinations, but a lot going on the field. Drives that. Oh, lovely. Lovely to see him drive that way. He's held his shape and his position. This could have been a gift to RJ. Could have hit anywhere on the ground. He would be disappointed by not capitalizing the full toss, which was gifted to him. Takes on, catches the call, but over his head, teasing the fielder. What a powerful strike. He slashed that. You can see his eyes going vivid as soon as he saw that ball coming right onto his bat. He's got the right connection or the sweet spot of the bat and maximizing the results. Drives there, fielder gives us 100%. He saved couple of valuable runs for his team. Ashish has been brought into the attack. We are proceeding the last quarter of the game. 15 completed, and suddenly the score has started to decline. I don't think the PSCA would be scratching their head wondering what sort of trouble they are in as long as Rajendra is on the crease. Is bowling well, really well, keeping away from the arc of Rajendra. Is trying to go for big. Probably they can still have the scoreboard be ticking. Takes on. Has it gone? Cries of catches, and he takes it. The cries have been answered. The fielders and the bowlers are elated. This is the wicket they were looking for. RJ departs as well after showing his little shot of his cricketing book. Wondering if PSCA would be sending a pinch hitter here. Already four down. Another debutant walks in. Bhagwan Singh. Bhagwan Singh's been greeted with a wide. He'll have to wait to open his account. Out of the five debutants, he is one of the debutant who's making his mark today on this monumental day where Patiala Shahi is playing their very first game against Marvel 11. Drills back to bowler. Oh, I hope he is not hit himself. The ball's rebounded off his foot. Takes on and straight to the fielder. Decent opening. Yes, no. The throw's been directed not to the bowler, but yet valiant effort. Good effort to contain the boundary. 's has been very economical. If you look, he has bowled 3 overs till now. One more delivery to go. He takes on. What a good stride. Clearing his front leg. He's gone for the big one, and he gets 4 runs. Where there's intent, definitely there are going to be runs. But there's no intent. There's definitely a part of discrimination where 17 runs off his 3 overs. Ashish, very economical, stingy, I would say, where everyone's been leaking runs. 16 overs completed. The score's 145. 4 more overs. The final quarter. The rat race is here, where every batsman wants to maximize their results out of these 4 overs. What do we make out of these 4 overs? 40 more runs, 40 odd more runs. I think PSCA would be definitely taking the driver's seat, and Mamek would want to make his mark here. Good running between the wickets. We haven't seen a two-run being taken. Umpire showing his fancy moves. A little bit of football skills. But you live in a country where every sport is embraced. You wouldn't want to drive yourself away from the community. This is what PSE has been doing, bringing in the communities together, the love and the passion for cricket being covered by the wicketkeeper pretty well. You're wondering what can be the access to this magnificent cricket club, Patiala Shahi. You can follow them on official Patiala Shahi on Instagram. They've got various means. Social media, one of the powerful tools in today's generation, in the modern living world. We can shout out to the official Patiala Shahi Cricket Association. Ah, he wanted to take a screamer inches away from the fielder who's stationed on square leg. This has been one of the cricket clubs where they have redesigned, realigned their strategies every time they bring in something new. Big shout, questioning the umpire, putting him in the tough shoes. Umpire unmoved. See his leg by. 150 is up for Patiala Shahi. Cricket goal. Mamik Luthra batting off 8 balls, scored 12 runs. Bhagwan Singh 9, wanted to heave big. Didn't get, he is limping. Wondering why hasn't he got his helmet on, who's stationed on square leg. So, wouldn't need helmet. 17 completed. We were thinking somewhere around 180. Yet 18 balls more to be bowled. Musa conceding 7 per over, second over being completed. This is the third over here. Away, he'll have to reach the ball. He is cementing himself right on the crease. I think this is when the torque of Bhagwan Singh would be required, and he'll have to accelerate the innings. Appeal gets away. I have to wonder if that was, yes, definitely Pat. And the question is, was he missing the leg stump or the pitching of the ball is something what the umpire was unsure and said that he is being acquitted of this crime. Takes on, this is what is required. This is what is required at the minute for Patiala Shahi cricket goal. More boundaries to come. Who's stationed on square leg. I think there would be pressure on the batsman. Eventually, the equilibrium is not balanced at the minute. So, the run rate, what Patiala Shahi cricket goal is looking at, the scoring, what they want to project, they can achieve it by more boundaries. And to capitalize, one team's loss as other teams win. So, they should restrict them, make them find the boundaries in a hard way, not via the easy method. Takes on again a big heave. The fielder in position, fielded well, just to concede one. Decent over, except for one boundary, six conceded, one dot, and there's going to be a chase for the fielder. Are they going to come back for the second one? Yes, no, yes, no. What have you done? Error of comedies, and yes, it's none. But your own teammate, the lack of communication, what has costed them the wicket. Should have been a run, and I wonder what the batsman was thinking. Gotta have confidence. You gotta play alongside with your team player. And one call away is that when you identify how well you're confident about your fellow teammate. That brings up a good news for Marvel 11 that it's going to be not the set batsman, but it's going to be one of the new batsmen who's going to be on the other end with Mamik. Mamik should play one of the mature innings what Patiala Shahi cricket goal would require him to bill and accrue the target for the team. Bhagwan Singh departs, and this brings on the new batsman. Vedant, Mamik goes big. How big is it? A mammoth. Mamik goes mammoth. Was a half tracker. Did not waste any time to get into the position, rocking his feet back, pushing his weight slightly backward, and freeing his arms, getting the maximum out of that delivery. There's already six. Are we cruising slightly late because the light factor might also come into picture? This one's been kept low. This one's been kept low. The pitch is tricky and messing around with the batsman. Goes down. This is not what is required. They've been bowling some tidy overs here. Any extra is just giving lenience and liberty to the batting team. That is very easy to pile up on a target which is very competitive and can go par of the target was expected. Nice delivery. This is good. Trying to bowl in the block hole. Anything banked short or a half tracker at this point of time is very risky because the batsman will expect the bowler to come hard and hit the deck hard. One dot, wide plus one, and another single is what we have got from this over. Does not reach. I think, has the key been putting your dancing shoes on, reaching to the ball? Because Marvel 11 has not given that pace on the ball. So I think when you leave the crease, if you're 3 or 4 inches away from the crease and you make good use of the field, this is a gift. This is a gift to the fielder, but this is bounce. He is rebounded where? Right into the boundary. The umpire signaled for a no ball. This is cherry on the cake. Cherry on top, having a free hit. Swing your arms with immense power, irrespective of a very good wicket keeping by Kunj. Shahi cricket goal is looking at the scoring, what they want to project. Within the timeline, he could not reach the ball, so he has used his wicket keeping pads. This is nicely struck. This is nicely struck. Couple of bounces straight to long on and pierces through the fielder to get 4 more runs. 7 is what they have collected of the previous delivery, which was a no ball. And yes, the target's coming. A loose over Jamin. has conceded 41 runs. Takes on straight fielder. Does not reach. Just one. One more ball coming up. The mark. I think they would be very happy. I think any more runs after here which are coming, they'd be very happy to accept with their both arms open. Last six balls. What do they make when practicing in the nets? Especially the type of net practice what Patiala Shahi Cricket Association has with their cricket players. This is the platform, this is the stage they set for the last six balls, and how much can you gather? How much can you pick it up? How much can you pluck from this last six deliveries? And this one started with a dot. 179 is the score. Anything over 180 is definitely going to be a par score. It's not going to be easy for the next team batting. Very good throw, or was it his glove first? Just one run. What can we have? Do we have a rabbit coming out of magician's hat of this last four deliveries? Good movement of the strip. This is turning out to be a wonderful over. Goodness that Kunj had kept Ashish ready. Every dot ball will count as gold dust here. Skewed up, cries of catches. No man lands in no man's land. Should have been taken. Should have been taken. A wonderful over. I really feel pity for the bowler. He's been bowling magnificently. He's been one man that the captain would look up to, and he would say that, "Hey Ashish, would you be bowling one more?" And he would say, "I captain, right up to the task and containing the batsman." He's been purely economical. He's just got one wicket. One of his days when you know you're bowling well, but you only get wickets in dirt. One more wonderful bowling. This is absolutely ideal bowling for the death overs. I think he would be a key figure where they would want to go back and reconcile, and Ashish can talk himself being in the position. The way he's bowled. Takes on. He's chopped onto his stumps. Nothing but misery ends for Vedant. And yes, after this, the expectation was 180, what they would score on this track, and they've scored 183, asking Marvel 11 to score 184. They've lost 6 wickets. What a game this has been. We've seen some power hitting. The key figure, Ryan Pathan himself, falling short of 2 runs, who's played for his team, who says the score respective total is not important when your team plays in. And we'll join you short after this break. Welcome back. We are ready to roll for innings number 2, where Marvel 11 has been put to bed and Patiala Shahi cricket goal, defending 184 from 120 balls. Straight away, Anandya Das starts with a wide, and surely a gun fielder smiles all across, saying him as already inside. Anandya Das being a debutant. What a jersey this has been for Patiala Shahi Cricket Association. They've redesigned their favorite colors, what they've adorned as gold and black. Iksan has found the gap. The fielder. He's got a beautiful round arm bowling action. Anandya Das. Nathan Lyon uses his arm and his elbow where his radar goes up, locking the target, the area of the pitch, what he wants to bowl. There he goes. Oh, lovely flighted, lovely flighted. Just a full toss. He could have gone anywhere with the license of full toss. Takes on. Has it gone big? Has it gone big? The fielder trying his very best. Purely unlucky. The shot was good. Very well struck. He's hit it well, but unlucky for the batsman that he could not find the boundary rope. Piyush being the keeper for today. He is another debutant of the 5. One slip in position. A lot depends upon the wicket keeper, the way he guides. Oh, lovely approach by Piyush. Lovely approach where he's seeing the ball and reacting it according to the line where the ball's bowled. We'll have to control on wides. The captain Ahuja would be speaking to his troop about containing extras. Well struck, and dead front palm. Umpire had no hesitations, and he is proven guilty of the crime. LBW in front of stumps. Quicker one where he was trying to give flight to the ball, but this one zipped through the air and through the surface has come way lot quicker than what the batsman would have expected. First one, tumble down. Batsman himself as the captain Kunj making his mark. Striding with a hope in his heart to lead his team to the victory. Very early, the fall of wickets is going to be the key difference because it took them 11 overs for the first wicket of Patiala Shahi cricket goal to fall, and just 1 over, and the very first wicket is down from Marvel 11. Not the end of the world, but yes, they can rebuild. Building partnerships is going to be truly essential here. He's making his mark. Piyush Chauhan, the wicketkeeper, the captain Ahuja on the first clip. They've got short cover, short mid on the catching position, and the ball's leapt out of the hands of the keeper. The ball struck even the keeper, not even the batsman. Interesting that they've got spinners on the attack on the from the very first over, are distinct and very different to what we have seen from Marvel 11. Simartillo, new bowler, warming up on the boundary line. Makes on amazing. The captain applauds. Captain applauds. That is surely required from the captain to applause, and the fielders encouraging each other. That would blow the spirit into the bowler. Takes on, but founds not. The shot covers. I think the key here would be meddling around with batsman's head here. Can we rotate to say about each fielder? Again, no intent. A lousy loose shot. They've got a backward point, but it is inches away from gully. Shot covers, an extra cover. The man himself, the tall, gigantic pillar, Pathan standing on the boundary. His guarding the fence would be very difficult. He's a tall man. To clear him, they should definitely have the elevation and the power, because he himself is a gun fielder. Next one, shot for LBW. They're having little fielding practice here, juggling across. Having a word with the wicket. Captain having a word with the wicket keeper. The pressure keeps piling. I wanted to take in, but it's clean. Clean him off. Nothing too short, nothing too full. Right on the money. He's bagged another wicket. Easy pickings for the bowler here. Patiala Shahi cricket right on spot. Top notch. If you look at the bowling, there were two wickets by Anand Das. Umair Muhammad being the other bowler. The brothers of stinginess, Umair Muhammad and Anand Das. They've conceded only three extras. That means they've only got four runs out of the bat. My apologies. Again on the pads, they're excited. They're excited again, says the umpire. You'll have to go. Will be a long walk for Nikhil. A long, heavy-hearted walk for him back to the pavilion. It's a golden duck. Can you believe that? He just had to come to the pitch to assess what the pitch looks like, and he'll have to say the same thing to his fellow batter who's going to come and take the guard on. A golden duck, Umair Mohammed and Anandya Das. They've conceded only three extras. That means they've only got four runs out of the bat. My apologies. Again on the pads, they're excited. They're excited again, says the umpire. Umair Mohammed. Piyush Chauhan as the wicketkeeper did not get the time to bat today. He is enjoying the time out on the field as a wicketkeeper. Hardik is the new batsman. Well, basically, Hardik Pandya the last night had immense pleasure batting out against Rajasthan Royals. If we are talking about the IPL which is going on, but here, that TND Cricket League, one of the best leagues here. And on the boundary line, you can see Jimmy Sharma, one of the biggest supporters of his club, again says questions asked to the umpire. Easy pickings. The variability, the change of pace, the line and the length, which has been consistent, he hasn't been astray from his line. The variability, the change of the pace is doing the damage here, the collateral damage to the batting team. Not reach onto the bat the way he would like. And there you go, the man himself, the man, the brand himself, who's planned, who's organized, who's established this black and gold jersey, has incorporated Jimmy Sharma himself onto the boundary lines whenever a cricket enthusiast, a passionate lover of cricket, who decides to do a lot for the community, a lot for the club, a lot for the country, to be fetched on. He's got a lot to bring to the table. 3 wickets down. Anandya Das, what a spell he's having. What an evening he's having. 3 wickets on the very first pick. 176 required. Not far away. I think one more wicket. They would be pushing back the Marvel 11. They would definitely need a Marvel hero to rejuvenate and rebuild them. 1 or 2 wickets more. It's Simmer Tillon who will be bowling, starting the new spell. Is making adjustments to his field, where we could see that he's moving across the fielder from gully to fine shot third man. Has taken him fine. And the conventional shot third man position, that's been the plan. And little untidy from the wicketkeeper Piyush Chauhan. He hasn't missed much today. And the batsman signalling for water. Simadillon taking a start up. Oh, that's not the key. That's fierce pace. Absolutely fierce. Short run up. Ryan guiding him. How can you keep a senior player who's got exposure, experience out of the game? Again, trying to go top of off. Not much bounce what they can make out from this track, but playing on this matte type of surface, The ball zips and it slides hard to your pads. It thuds onto your bat or your pad. If you misses it, it's surely going to be a Gonski. Oh, he's moving across his stumps, not in the line, but showing, exposing his stumps, leaving his stumps right beside. Simar till now he is bowled. The economy is lining up to two. Tidy over, tidy over. This is an absolutely beautiful over. Is making the batsman go hard after him. I think this has been the key. This has been the key to understand that what line and what areas does the bowler want to bowl, and I think the captain has been liberal to allow the bowler to set the field according to himself. And there's a shout, and batsman walking off. It's a easy leg regulation catch for the wicket keeper. The captain of Marvel 11 left helpless on the other end while he is seeing his team fall like the pack of cards. One more wicket, Patiala Shahi. What are they going to do? Is this going to be one of the biggest margins for them? Something superficial, something heroic, something powerful is what we are to witness from Marvel 11. If they want to bring themselves back in the game, they want to creep some way back in this game, something heroic. And who is going to be their hero today? Another time, the captain left in despair guides the new batsman to taking the guard. That is an easy catch, not much of celebration. And Ahuja and Pathan having a moment here. Oh, that's a Jaffa. That's a Jaffa, but which has been guided wrongly. Would have been targeted to the right, good length area. The third and the fourth stump would have been a Jaffa delivery. It's not going to be easy to bat to Simmer's pace. He's already cracked the wicket here. Oh, lovely, lovely release. Quick action. He's bowling like a thunderbolt. The keeper coming up. Piyush Chauhan has got his role to play here. A keeper being choppy definitely pulls down the morale of the batsman. 4 overs completed, and the score is 10 on the loss of 4 wickets. Too early for the wickets to fall, but they are still trying to rebuild. Cricket is a game of probabilities and combinations. You never know what's coming up. A funny game. Pathan on covers. They've got alongside the fellow fielder Tanmay, who's faced only one delivery. RJ having a little crackle with his teammates. It's really good to see that energy, that vibing when you're team members and you know that you're in a comfortable leading position. That's up front and no ball. Right up front, the very first delivery. I think Vedant's got little nerves to settle. Easy run. They'd be very happy to gather and accumulate every run what's coming Marvel 11's way. Was a free hit, could not capitalize onto it. Late call, yes, no, maybe. And leg by. Nothing with the bat. I think it would be key for Kunj to play on the merit of the ball. Not having premeditated shots, that's well. Has brought his bat right in place. Amazing delivery. The line in length, what he's opting is you miss, I hit. A simple basic what's taught in the coaching for bowlers to target the three stumps, the area. Again, thuds onto the pad. The ball has slightly jagged back in. If you look, it's not the swing, it's with the seam of the surface. The difference here is that the bat going between his legs. I think we've seen. Let's have a little quick difference between the batsman who's been playing for Patiala Shahi and Marvel 11. If you look at the batting stance, he's got his head position. But if you look at the shoulder, I think that would be one of the factors that would block his view, and his head is still bending on the shoulder. And if you are a batsman, you want your head to be still and your shoulder not coming across. Bottom of the bat, I think the shoulder, head, and shoulder position would be one of the key. And as a batsman, I think he has his own plans, and we'll have to wait and watch as a captain if he's going to pull a blinder. Wants to appeal. Everyone gathering up, circling around like the pack of lion. Indeed. I should alter my words. It isn't a pack of lions, and Piyush says he wants to review it. As the pride of lion, the rightful Patiala Shahi. Looking at the worm, you can see that it was 11th over, probably between the 10th over where the first wicket fell, and quick succession of wickets. They haven't given much gap. First over, first wickets, then they've got a not significant gap, a moderate gap of 1 over, then 2 wickets in quick succession, and another one going on. So they're trying to rebuild. If you look at the worm, the way it's climbing up, you can see that the worm, the blue worm, you see on your screen, had taken inclination, then suddenly it started to dip down. But again, thanks to the firepower of Ahuja and Pathan, who were the opening pair till that time, who bolstered the innings at that point of time. Who do we see here? Pace or is going to be spin? Another change in the bowling. This is the quick summary. Goswami, Ashish, one of the economical man, conceding only 21 runs, got 2 of the wickets, and 2 overs, 15 runs for Barak, and 1 wicket, 24 runs. I think that was one of the expensive overs, and of the 2 overs, what he bowled. Pathan being the leader as usual, leading from front. Ahuja, the captain himself, making a mark. 29, his innings has been unsung. Has been one of those heroes that he's played a knock that's been hiding. I think phenomenal hitting by Ahuja, clean hitting that we've seen powering down through his wrists. They wouldn't want to lose the momentum of the wicket. Oh, lovely piece of delivery. Piyush is having his good time. Look at the carry, look at the bounce, the way it's been carried to the wicket keeper. Takes it on just for a single. Already four down. Are they still going to have the aggressive field setup? They've got everyone on the shorter sides. There's the short covers, the short extra covers. The point is not at the regular circle where they're supposed to be stationed. They've got a wide third man, short wide third man between gully, right in front of stumps, right there on the money. I think it's going to be simple for Patiala Shahi Cricket Association here, the Patiala Shahi Cricket goal team, that they would go instantly for the kill. Ah, wonderful delivery. How have you managed to pull that, you beauty? That was right there in the block hole. I think the bowler is not allowing the batsman to make the use of nimble feet, and the umpire says that the power play is done. There's the signal from the umpire. 6 overs have been gone, and 13 runs. How quickly the overs have been proceeding! It's just like swapping some easy dishes from your right to left. Ah, nice stride, nice stride. Now we've seen some clear foot movement from the batsman. I think would takes on right straight in front of the bat and easy. They're toying around. Some feeling practice. Vedant bowling his economical spells. Easy run up. Look at his rhythm. Tries to cut away. Finds nothing but RJ. What a beautiful weather it is. And nothing better to have a Canadian summer as your festival season to play cricket. Straight down on his patch. Very well fielded. What an effort. What an effort. They are making a statement here that every run counts irrespective of how many do they have in the bank. Every run counts and every drop makes an ocean. 15, 15, 15. 1-5. And there's an appeal asking and he's given. Can you believe that? The umpire had to contemplate on his thoughts, but he's found his bait. Vedant has thrown the bait and he's fished Tanmay off from the crease. They are just stumbling. They really need a miracle here. Not impossible, but five down. Bhagwan Singh, new batsman, new bowler. My apologies. The batting has taken a toll here. I mean, one end you've seen is clean. Umpire being asked question again. One end the umpire was busy with the arm stretching. The other end the umpire has been asked question every time. So it's a good combination of mental exercise for the umpire in this innings, where he had the physical exercise opportunity in the other innings. So umpire would be wondering, good muzzle pull that he. Oh, very well played. Very well played. This is a shot. Credit to the batsman, still maintaining the positivity. It is very important when you feel the atmosphere and that air, that pressure is building around you, to play that shots out of your cricketing book becomes important. Nicely played. At least saving wickets would be important, but the run would be the factor here. I think the X factor would be the extras and not maintaining the proper line and length for Marvel 11, or else they've done a phenomenal job in the last over. Quickie, but they haven't taken. I think communication would be the key aspect here for running between the wickets, even if they're not able to get the boundary. I think keeping the scoreboard ticking will definitely help their confidence to build up and then find the boundaries once they're starting to find something. Quick over completed by Bhagwan Singh again. Just couple of runs, 2 runs of his 2 overs. What an economy! What a practice! What a game! What a first opening season they're having. So symmetrical on your screen, RJ, and the score. You can see that cute little move by Pathan. Try. He's trying to be cute here, but aha, we know him. He hits monstrous sixes. He's a monster of the ball. So Mamik Luthra, the spin one. Should they have someone for the ball being skewed up, being played with the hard hands, where Mamik's bowling with pace? I think they can bring in the mid on fielder, station him on the mid on rather than on long on, and then achieve a wicket. The run rates jumped to 14 runs required in an over. Already 9 overs being completed. The batsman got lucky there, or has he? No, he hasn't been lucky. He's been put out of his misery and suffering by Mamik Luthra. 6 down, 18. Can you believe it? I think RCB fans should definitely watch this match where they've been bowled out for 37. So I think this the game of cricket is very, very funny today. A team like Royal Challengers Bangalore as well had its tough day. I think it would be an amazing learning path for Marvel 11 here, what they've been doing. Leaves the stumps, exposing the wicket, gets one. Mamik Luthra's picked up 1 wicket. So I think this is what the team effort looks like. The way Patiala Shahi Cricket Association is building around. I think everyone chipping in when it's required, when it's a good day, and I think it's a good learning for Marvel 11. I think one bad day does not prove how good or how bad of a cricketer you are or what talent you possess. I think the tournament and this league is quite big, and definitely you would expect the teams to come in this strong playing in one of the most competitive cricket leagues, that is TND, what they've been playing right now. Final delivery. Can he spread his magic again? Looped up. There's a full toss in the block hole. This is what we've been talking about, calling a fielder to the shot mid on. He's tall man. It would take a lot of courage to clear him. Appeal right up front. The umpire says no. You're free from the guilt. The captain now with the ball in hand. Everyone's trying their arm, rolling, trying to contribute. I think poor Marvel's been toyed around and survives, got lucky here. Good job, I think, to be on his toes, well aware of the situation. And he is in the game, Piyush Chauhan. Looped up, this one's a quicker one. The fielder will cut out and allow just one run to be taken. 21 on the loss of 6 wickets. This is the 10th over. Tries to cut the keeper. Was that a chance? It's really very difficult and too much to ask from the keeper. But again, if you're playing at this level in this type of competitive league, then again you would expect to take some screamers like that, having the under edge from the bat. And again, work for the keeper. Given wide. Nothing extra conceded, but this one's a little loser. On the money here. Nothing but dot. If we can have a brief look into the partnership, the way the partnerships have been progressed, I think it would clear a lot of lot of questions. Where Patiala Shahi cricket goal had too many partnerships where they pitched in, and everyone the blue Manhattan, what you see there is from Patiala Shahi cricket goal, and the yellow Manhattan is from Marvel 11, where the small buildings. I think they've maximized the bowler. I think they would get a chance here, Marvel 11, to target and run after one of the bowler and target him, and they from there they can fetch the runs. Amik Luthra, someone like Ravi Jadeja, who's a spinner himself, but again he's got the pace being a spinner. The difference is his right-handed and he's right-handed and he's left-handed. If you look at his angle and the trajectory he's bowling, look at him where he releases his release point. There you go, the looped one, and it's cleaned up. It's cleaned up. The beautiful loop of the ball is allowing, is making the batsman wait and wait and wait, and that makes the batsman play the harsh shot, getting frustrated. I think that's the desperation. I think what was required is just to push in the gaps. Right-handed and he's right-handed and he's left-handed. If you look at his angle and the trajectory he's bowling, look at him where he releases his release point. There you go, the looped one, and it's cleaned up. It's cleaned up. The beautiful loop of the ball is allowing. His first stage has been owned by the team in black and gold. The pride of Lions. Takes on the pad. Just a single by pushing it to the fielder who's in fine leg. Appeals it. Takes on, dangling across. Stretches for the umpire. The teams are not biased. The umpire has been given an equal opportunity in this innings as well. Not too many extras. Mind ya. This is good. This is good. This is pure class stuff from Patiala Shahi Gold. Have they decided this name by predicting future like Nostradamus? I'm unsure because sure the stuff what they've been delivering here is absolutely gold. I think this would be the formality why they've got Simartillo here is to clean. You'll be wondering why I've got that Tello accent speaking English. It's really important to have right pronunciations of the name. So every day is a new learning. Starts with a wide and extra delivery gives Simmer one more chance, one more extra delivery to knock the bails off. I haven't seen any stump performing a cartwheel for the type of pace what Simmer has. Uh, yes, no, maybe hesitations. And umpire, safe call from the umpire to get out of the way. I wonder if umpires do penalize the bowler, or is it recorded in the fair play award situation if umpires being hit? No personal grudges, though. That's a curious question. What would our viewers think? Well, if you want to be want to stay updated about the life status, I think the best way is to utilize the optimal tool, the social media, in today's generation and our modern world, to follow the official Patiala Shahi Cricket Association page on Facebook and Instagram. I think that is the right place if if you're thinking to start making a booming cricket career to play for the club. I think that is where how you can reach out to them, and that is the place where you can follow them. I think a club who's doing so much deserves the amount of love and respect. We owe them that. So if you haven't followed that, would be a right gesture to show some love to this amazing cricket club. Again, he chops on to his foot. I think the formality would be here by cleaning up the tail. It's straight onto the bat, making him play. Would Vedant be used as a pacer? Because the Mumbai boy, as fast as the local express from Mumbai. Ah, that's a ripper. That's a ripper. Where have you produced that from, boy? That is an amazing delivery that took the batsman off a shock. Pushes it away. 12 overs completed. The score's 28 on the loss of 7 wickets. Formalities remaining, according to Patiala Shahi cricket goal. The show stealer, the spotlight awardee Anandya Das, the 3 wicket picker, has been brought to attack. Right dead in front of stumps. Slight miss from the bat. Then it would be a question asked to the umpire. How's that umpire? And the umpire wouldn't have any hesitation by saying yes. Some acrobatics to keep you entertained in the middle of the field, jumping across. A dot. RJ has been brought to attack. I think they've been trying most of the bowlers here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bowlers been tried so far. Tucked off. RJ being the 8th one, if I'm not wrong. Takes on an easy picking for RJ. He's got a little celebration of himself. He wouldn't mind doing some pangra. Easy pickings, two more, two more. Two more nails to nail in the coffin. Being the 8th one, if I'm not wrong. Takes on an easy picking for RJ. He's got a little celebration of himself. He wouldn't mind doing some pangra. RJ being the 8th one. Piyush Chauhan, an active wicketkeeper behind the stumps. RJ, after little celebrations with his open arm, bench Shah Rukh Khan. Now he's back again to take another wicket. He's going his off with a slow starter. Can you believe that? RJ is bowling for fun and has picked 2 in 2. RJ on a hat trick. Can his team support him to pick a hat trick? What a day for RJ. The stumps. RJ, after little celebrations with his open arm, bench Shah Rukh Khan. Now he's back again to take another wicket. He's going his off with a slow starter. Can you believe that? RJ is behind the stump. Intention of playing. Final nail that has to be hit in the coffin. That'll end Today is absolutely amazing and a fantabulous game for Patiala Shahi. It's very evident that Patiala Shahi Cricket Association and the team Patiala Shahi Cricket Goal is the clear winner of today. Except we hear about Derek Murray and Andy Roberts' partnership, which was played in 1983. And if they want to do something fascinating like that, you really never know. I think Piyush Chauhan can be a bit chirpy here. I think that would be the key from him. Has been quite active behind the stumps. Look at his right position. He's stationed to take the catch. Oh, poor RJ. How can he miss on to his hat trick? Yes, again making him play the ball. Takes on Piyush wondering what has happened here. He wants to stop something, he's saying something to the bowler. Give me something, I want my score to be embedded on the scoreboard. Mohammad Umair, who's alongside the wicketkeeper. Final spell, the way Anandya Das has started, can he end? Can he end the way he started? What goes around comes around. Anandya Das steal the show again. Oh, he's played well. No is the call. I'm unsure. Is that they want to survive? Is not the run that they want to take. Wanted to hit a slog, but found not. Definitely got to take care of your armory. That's your cricket bat. Takes on. He's hit that well. He's hit that well, and the drought still continues because the ball hasn't reached the fence. Oh, would have been a right bounce to the keeper. I think he would have been walking back, running back to his dugout and would have closed the game. 30 for 9. What do you viewers think? I think if there's an option of commenting, would that be this the lowest total like 39? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Pressurizing is given. He is given right ahead. 30. I think this is the total that is being taken off. I think there's one more total apart from that. That would be in the Big Bash League of Sydney, the Sydney Thunders. I think this has to be. There's an option of commenting. Would that be this the lowest total like 39? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Pressurizing is given. He is given right ahead. 30. I think the pride of Lions. That is Patiala Shahi cricket goal. Happy faces and the desperation and the demise for Marvel 11 ends here for Patiala Shahi winning with 153 runs. What a game this has been. Joining you tomorrow again. They've got another game tomorrow for you. Patiala Shahi cricket goal at 2 p.m. Thank you.